Welcome back. 661 or 661. I'm making up times now. 621 on this Friday morning. I'm Jason Laird from the Storm Tracker 13 Weather Center. Well, taking things over to the Doppler radar now and the sky scan, really painting in that monsoonal moisture streaming up on top of the state. That's what's going to provide the atmospheric moisture to kick off the shower activity as the day progresses. Not a lot to speak of now, but even over near Grand Junction, starting to see a little shower activity. Now, Skyscan and Skycast are putting these storms moving over the area about 2 p.m. Here's how things are going to play out. So this morning, bright and early, seeing a few clouds over the higher elevations, but overall fairly clear out to the east. As the day progresses, right around 11:15, that's when things are going to start getting active. Just near Salida and Canyon City, that's when those storms are going to start to mature and move to our east. As those storms continue to do so, right about 2:15 to 3, that's when Skycast is projecting these storms to start moving into the area. And as you notice, these cells are fairly organized, showing some areas of very heavy rain possible out of these storms. Again, if they were to manage to move over one of the burn scars, such as the Waldo burn scar, we could see some pretty localized flooding. So just keep that in mind. We'll continue to track these storms as the afternoon progresses. As these storms move over into eastern Colorado, notice just south of Lamar, very heavy rain potential out of these storms. I don't suspect these storms are going to be very severe as in the way of hail or lightning, but rains are going to be the big story as we fast forward into the evening hours into bright and early Saturday morning. Beautiful start to the day, clear skies, get out and enjoy it, play some golf, do a little fishing, anything to enjoy the morning, because we'll see a few more afternoon showers moving into the area about right around noon. That's when we'll start to see those spotty showers maturing over top of the mountains. As for highs today, well into the 90s across the board. 96 into Lamar, La Junta 97, and a few 80s as we look into the higher elevations. Over the next 7 days, things look like this. In the Colorado Springs, we got one more day of the 90s here, and then the 80s and the 70s to follow. So a bit of a cool down compared to what we've seen over the past few days. Into the Pueblo area, same story, only one more day of the 90s up through Saturday, and then the 80s to follow with overnight lows into the 60s. Strongest potential for moisture still is going to be Friday, today, and Sunday, folks, so keep that in mind. Notice into Canyon City, 2 more days of the 90s, and then the 70s to follow with overnight lows into the high 50s. In Teller County, of course, best potential for moisture moving through that area. We're looking at temperatures dropping down into the low 70s for this next week, with a pretty good chance of thunderstorms moving through the area all week long. So that's all thanks to that monsoonal moisture that's been streaming over top of the state, and it's going to hang with us all week long.
All right, Jason, thanks.